What's up, Ben? How's it going, man?
Right, how are you?
I'm all good. I'm all good. Listen, Tuesday night, an absolutely massive game between two potential winners of this year's World Cup. We have Spain taking on Argentina. I mean, these two teams are absolutely fantastic. Spain warmed up for this game on Friday night with a 1-1 draw against Germany. Rodrigo opened, Thomas Muller equalised. Argentina, they beat Italy 2-0 on Friday night. Ever Banega scored, and West Ham's Manuel Lanzini also got on the target. There was no Lionel Messi, but Lionel Messi should be coming back into this game, we think, because he's been training in the past couple of days at Real Madrid's training ground, actually, which is where...
Valdebebas.
Yeah, it's quite funny that seeing how Argentina could have been training at Atletico Madrid, but no, they've gone for Real Madrid's training ground. The match is at the Wanda Metropolitano. I got it wrong. What did that was?
Wanda Metropolitano.
Metropolitano, that's it.
The Champions League finals there next season. You have to get that right eventually.
Yeah, it's a beautiful new stadium, obviously in Madrid. Spain versus Argentina, Ben. This is how Spain lined up the other day when they played against Germany in the 1-1 draw. So they had, obviously, De Gea in goal, Ramos at the back with PK. They started with Rodrigo up front, the Valencia striker.
Yeah, who scored the first goal.
I think a lot of people will be interested in Rodrigo because he might be coming into this competition as someone that people don't really know. They know Morata, they know Diego Costa. Rodrigo, 27 years old, Valencia striker.
Formerly of Bolton. Yeah, it's a big call, but this is the weakness of Spain, isn't it? It kind of reminds me a bit of Portugal, like 20 years ago, where they had to shoehorn someone in up front.
Yeah.
He's a decent player. I don't think he's world class. I think this could be their problem going into the World Cup. I mean, unless he performs, kind of does a Toto Schillaci and comes out of nowhere and scores 6 goals at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Which is entirely possible because he's a decent player. I think we've got the team as we expect Costa to play, don't we, tomorrow night?
Yeah, so this is how we have lined up the teams. I think there are going to be some changes to here because we've got Sergio Ramos in our defence. We actually made this team a few days ago, but Ramos, his wife, or his partner, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Pilar Rubio gave birth yesterday.
Yeah, so congratulations to them. So he'll obviously not be playing. We've, as Ben said, had Diego Costa up front. Isco we've got on the team. He was really good the other day. And Iniesta also in the team. This guy is...
Do we think Iniesta will play twice in 2 games, internationals? I'm not...
Maybe. He came off the other day. He might just play a half or something. I'm not sure. We'll see. But he was fantastic against Germany. In general, Ben, I think against Germany, it was just an unbelievably... It was such a high-quality game. A lot of people talk about, can England do well? Can they, you look at all these fringe teams. Then you watch a game like Germany, Spain, and you're like, forget about it. These teams are definitely going to be there in the World Cup this summer.
So the obvious question for this game is, are Argentina of the level of Spain and Germany?
Right. So Argentina, as we mentioned it before, they beat Italy. This is how they lined up the other day. They had, obviously, no Lionel Messi because he was injured. They had Di Maria playing in this game against Germany. He's now injured and he won't be playing in this game. Higuain up front. Obviously, there's no Icardi in the squad. There's no Dybala in the squad.
I thought they were pretty good. I thought their goals were nice. I thought Ever Banega... I'm not sure he's got the running power to be in a Sampaoli side, but it was a lovely goal. Lanzini's was a really nice goal, really good finish as well. You kind of remind, also Higuain went through obviously on goal and actually had a hand in the Lanzini goal as well. So you kind of feel that they've got enough attacking talent even without Messi. Question is on the wings and at centre-back. But it does feel like we're moving into a Fazio-Otamendi centre-back pairing, which is going to be locked down, at least if, barring injury.
I think one of the biggest talking points after this game actually was how Argentina set up against Italy. During qualifying, they'd been playing quite a lot with 3 centre-backs. All of a sudden, Sampaoli, he's rejigged his whole squad. He's got now 4 at the back. Let's bring up this squad again so you can all see how it's done. They play with 4 at the back, 4-2-3-1. You're seeing actually this formation played in a lot of countries coming up for the World Cup. But Sampaoli, who's often mentioned as that guy, a great tactician, a lot of people are saying he's the best coach at the World Cup this summer.
I think he's just being practical. I don't think they have either a third centre-back who's of the quality of Otamendi for sure, and they don't have wing-backs. So I think this is a good way. And they do have wingers like Di Maria, who actually was energetic the other day.
Yes.
I'm not sure. I think this could be a bit of a shock for Argentina. I think, not a shock, because I think everybody knows they're not that great, but I think this could be a tough game for them. They need Messi in this game for sure. I mean, who wouldn't? I'd slightly go for Spain on this one.
Interesting. I mean, I'm not sure where I'm going to go with this. It's a very tight game. I just wanted to have a quick word, Ben, about Spain. When I think about Spain and when I think their weaknesses in their squad coming into the World Cup, it's actually not the players I'm looking at. I'm looking at the bench. Lopetegui, a bit like Didier Deschamps, just doesn't inspire me. That's why I think France may fall down, and that's why I think Spain may fall down.
I have major worries about Deschamps. I think Friday night against Colombia was proof of that. I think Lopetegui's done almost as well as you possibly could in the roles he's been given. Obviously won the Under-21 European Championships a few years ago. I think he's a good coach. I think he's a coach as good as Spain could get. I think it's very difficult for national teams to get the top class coaches. Perhaps with the exception of Sampaoli, Yogi Löw, but would Yogi Löw get a big club in Europe? I mean, that's going to be one of the questions of the summer. I don't have a problem with Lopetegui. I think he's doing the right thing. I think the problem for Spain is they've got so much quality. I mean, we're looking at Marcos Alonso playing left back, left wing back this game. David De Gea, Iniesta, Thiago, amazing quality throughout their side. And then yet we get to the number 9 situation where it's nowhere near as good as a lot of the other countries. And, they could probably play Higuain, Dybala, Messi, you name. I mean, there's Icardi. So they've got, that shows how poor Spain's attacking options are. I know I don't have any fears about Lopetegui. I went a long way around to explain that.
All right, fair enough. I think it's going to be a great game. Ben's gone for a Spain win. I'm actually going to go for a draw. I'm going to sit on the fence. But it should be a really interesting one. Tuesday night, Spain, Argentina.
Where is it? Where's it played?
It's played at Atletico Madrid Stadium.